Hello everybody. I've just took a couple of hours off my step back from my steam loco, which I'm building, to do an update on a video I did a few months ago about my dad's miner's lamp. And I'm going to cut a long story short here. If you want to see the full story about this miner's lamp and how it comes to pieces and everything, take a look back at that. But this miner's lamp, it were me dad's who were presented with this lamp when he finished work after doing 43 years down the mine. And from him finishing, he's had it outside of his fireplace and he's polished it more or less every day for the last 30 years up to him passing away. But in the latter years, just before he passed away in 2015, he never used to wipe the polish off quite properly. And you'll see in the other video how the polish were all caked in all the nooks and crannies, and 30 years of polish running down the inside of this top piece, etc, etc. So going on to the story then, why I'm doing video. If you did see the original video, which I did, you'll have seen this one here in shot at the side of it. And this is what this video's about now. A few months ago, my tutor when I was an apprentice, Brian, is nearly 90 now and is still going strong. He's an excellent craftsman and a good all-rounder at everything. And he gave me this box along with some other things a few months back. And I've only just had time to actually have a look what he gave me because I've been that busy with my loco. Anyway, it's an old GKN bolt box. When I opened the box, lo and behold, there's all these little miner's lamps in and all the drawings and the sketches, etc. Now the story goes is when I was his apprentice, I actually made that one when I were an apprentice as like an apprentice piece, if you like. And I've had that from all them many years ago. And lo and behold, when I opened the box, there's all these smaller versions in, unfinished, along with the drawings. So what I thought is, while we're in this coronavirus lockdown, which is very, very serious, and you know it's limiting everybody from going out, if you've got a bit of time on your hands, you might want to have a go at making one of these. Now I've made mine in stainless steel, as these are, but you don't have to use stainless. You could use brass, you could use aluminium, you could just use steel, or if you're not even a metal worker, you could use a nice piece of hardwood if you're a woodworker. Or if you're just a general hobbyist, I'm sure it's something you might be able to, you know, put your mind to once you've seen drawings. So yeah, I'll come on to drawings then. When I opened the box, it had got all the original drawings in that we used to work to. Now they're a little bit faded, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you them, and then when I've done my video, I'm going to take a close up and just scan down them so you can zoom into various parts. So this is the half scale one, which is the one I did. So the full scale is 10 inches tall, and this one's roughly half size. So I'll try and get a full shot of this drawing in, and like I said, I'll do a more close up of it to follow on. And this one here is the quarter scale, which is these smaller ones. Obviously they've not got the glass in yet. Right, that's the drawings covered then. And what else can I say? Yeah, in this box it had even got one of little brass handles that's partly finished for them small scale ones. And also it had the jig for doing the drilling for these pillars to make sure that they all line up in both pieces. A little brass jig. So that would fit onto base, drill your holes, and then you'd fit it onto this collar above the glass, and then drill your holes to get a matching set of holes. Now then, the glass. In this version I did, the half scale, what we used to use were fluorescent tubes. What were cut down, we used to cut them down on a diamond wheel to length, and they were just a nice fit in that diameter there inside. Mine broke a few years back and I've never found time to replace it. Now the smaller scale, I've not actually made one of them myself, but I'm sure with a bit of research you could find a bit of glass tubing or plastic tubing, clear plastic tubing, to replicate the glass in that smaller one. With a bit of research I'm sure you could do that. Maybe if you're at a loose end with this lockdown that we're in, you know, you might find time and might enjoy making one of them. Like I said, I'm just taking a break from my steam locomotive. If you've not seen them videos, take a look back at them. I'm doing the full series at every stage of the boiler, the fittings and the running gear, etc. If you've not seen my video of my dad's miner's lamp being stripped, take a look at that. And that's it then. I'll sign off for now then. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.